Good evening. Hello. Welcome along to... maybe we're running there. Okay, fine. Hello, good evening. Welcome to some more rFactor 2. rFactor 2 Thursday at Overtake.gg, and we're... okay. We are at Sandown for this race. Okay, hold on. If I... do like this, then click rFactor 2 in here. Did we get... Why doesn't my preview window show rFactor 2? Awesome. Looks like everything is working on the in the stream. Hi, Geroid. Welcome along. So capture specific window, yes. Yeah. Well, it looks like the preview picture doesn't work in my OBS for some reason, but it works on the live stream, so let's keep going with that. We are about to start qualifying, and Mr. Merville will not be joining us for the evening, so we are down to 7, should be down to 7 drivers, but we are 8 on the server, so no, he is not on the sign-up list. Okay, so everybody is present. Oh, good, everybody on the server is also in Discord. I like that. Yeah. No. We're 8. 8 drivers signed up and 8 drivers in here. I do see that Mr. Mirval is not gonna join us tonight, so gonna be... Yeah, well, I mean that should be less punting then. Oh yeah, that's true. The apprentice. Right, I think we should be jumping into qualifying in a couple of seconds then. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Yeah, well. Right, so there's the button, next session. All Alrighty. Yeah, 4 minutes and the Super Bowl, so the one lap to do it all as usual. It should be, yeah. Now, am I fed and watered? Well, kinda not. I have come home from work and literally just put my ass down in the chair to do the driving. Need to sort out some food afterwards. So we'll move down a bit with the with the brake pressure, so that I don't lock up everywhere. Ooh, this is the first first live stream on my new monitor. Probably won't come out on the stream as such, but everything looks so much better. And it should do, given that I have played on a 17-year-old TV up until this point. Now I've actually got myself a monitor made for gaming. Oh, don't do that. How about that for a warm-up? No, it's not a fancy curved screen. I kind of wanted to stay with a flat one. Because I am sitting about a meter away from where the screen is hanging. So I feel like the aspect ratio and everything would have been wrong with a curved screen. At least it felt like that when I had a look at it in one of the stores. If I had the screen a lot closer than no. Then I think it would have been more beneficial. I was gonna say I'm not gonna get pole position with that lap, but holy moly. Well, that was surprising. Thanks. Yeah, that I'll happily take that. Yeah, I even was really loose coming down on the back. I haven't worked it out, Paddy, just yet. Thanks, that was I'm happy with that. Hi, Kev. This is kind of like the last time I drove these cars, isn't it? With the at Suhai. Because I scored 2 pole positions and won 2 races with that. So it's starting pretty similar. Then again, it's not that big of a gap till to the cars behind either. So and we didn't see what Scott or Paul could do in qualifying. Right, let's see, I'll go for 25 liters, I think. Oh, you know what? I could, instead of gambling on fuel there, I could just go back on my live stream and see what the dash said on the screen there. 1.5 liters per lap. Yep. Okay, 1.5 liters per lap. That is... and 15 laps. 22, so 22 liters of fuel. 25 should be more than enough then. Interesting to see the photographers along the track is using the blitz, even though it's clear daytime. Oh. So a slow lap to get to the grid and then do a test start, just to see if I can nail the braking point into turn 1. The Birmingham Super Prix, I have not watched the race themselves. I did see was it Jake GP Labs had a video of the track? I think it was. I don't remember who it was. Hi Andrew. Well, we are racing the rFactor 2 on every Thursday. That being said, I will also be most likely be driving rFactor 2 tomorrow as well. On the endurance, the German Endurance League. So I haven't really done a test start on this track yet. Are we starting? Must be starting all the way up here. Yeah, well, I'll use this as the starting point just to... No, it wasn't GP Labs who I watched. I did watch Auto Shenanigans. Because he lives in the UK. And he had traveled to the location to film and show what the track the track spots would look like today. Right. Uh, 20 something, 25 liters is what I'm going with. Yeah. Right, 20-minute race, and then we'll jump into qualifying for race 2 afterwards. Yeah. And in turn 1, everybody aim for the white and orange Opel. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. We'll give you a speed boost. Yeah. And Joachim behind me has put the Hasseröder, the Audi A4 Super Touring livery onto the onto the Vectra A. Nice. Malcolm is there. Looks like I guessed. Yeah. I want to recreate what I did last time we drove these cars. Joachim was left standing. What happened? Huh. Now that is odd. No. Whoop. Oof. I keep sending the rear end out sideways when I'm braking, just like I was braking a motorcycle. Probably should, because it's gonna cost me dearly at one point now. Oh, where did everybody go? Hi Hugo. Welcome along. Somehow I've lucked my way into a pole position, and now I've also gotten away from the group behind because there was some contact down here in the previous lap. No, I got caught on the wrong side of the asphalt thingy. And it's Hartmut who is leading the charge behind me here. You know, with a 1:15.8, that's a lot quicker than I did in qualifying. Yeah, looks like the race at too high. Yeah, I kind of want to reprise that. Looks like Joachim is getting closer to the rear end of the field again. That's good. Still having some issues at the start. A bit more careful with the downshifts than that, I think would be in order. Okay, so Hartmut has a big gap now behind me. Go down to the car behind him. Oh, but Hartmut is pushing behind me. See, the car is squirming all over the road. Oh. Well, turns out I'm not aggressive enough through the first part of the track, as it is right now. He's stuck in the slipstream behind me too, after all of that. brake balance back a little bit to see if that can battle the or stop the car better. No, we didn't get the car to turn in at all into that. That's no good. I didn't get the drive out of the corner either. Oh. No. His drive out of the corners is so much better than mine. No. I was trying to copy what you did there. Oh. I don't think the front tires did like that too much. Because that must be some massive flat spots for him there. Yeah, the creative lines, indeed. I think these tall curbs is they are probably better suited to the V8 supercars than to the Super Touring cars. Looks like Hartmut is maybe defending a bit more now. Especially given that the BMW should start to really come into play now in the later half of the race, with less tire wear on the fronts. It's Scott who is hot on Hartmut's heels. I should stop hitting the inside curb into the back straight, going onto the back straight. Oh, that was way too much on the brakes. Well, it looks like Hartmut has pulled out a little bit of a gap to Scott again. He's back in the hunt. Five minutes left. Should be 4 laps. Yeah, it was 4.5 minutes left when I crossed the line, so four more laps worth the racing. I think I might have had the tire advantage over Hartmut for the majority of the race. Because apart from those 2 laps where we were fighting there, I have pretty much been driving on my own. And I still am not under 116. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 are quite spread out. 5, 6, 7 are pretty close together. Ooh. And then 8th position is seemingly all alone. Time Attack series. Well, oh, okay. I don't want to cut back across that big lump. Of concrete to get back onto the track. When I do that, when I'm missing that chicane thingy. Yeah, last lap of the race. Okay, so Joachim has been on the roof somewhere. Nope, first gear was not the right thing to use out of the last corner. But there we go! Whoop whoop! Thank you. Thanks, Hugo. $15, $16, $16, $17. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. See you later. Paul with struggling with the game for some reason, being close to other people. Yeah, it seems like the car started going properly once it just started going, but that looked really sounded really strange. Yeah. Click restart weekend, do we? Yeah. 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 Well, yeah, so far I have 3 for 3 in it, so... Yeah. Well, I really should just retire from driving now, so that the perfect statistics will stay. Right, has everyone who wanted to change car changed car? Yeah. Right, because then we'll move into qualifying. We'll have a 4-minute warm-up afterwards. No, I'm not going to change the setup of the car. I'm going to go in session controls, for crying out loud. Next session. Yeah. And now we have 2 yellow Hasseröder cars on track. Right, remember to look at the setups before you jump out on the track as well, because it might have reset if you haven't assigned it. Right. I do hope that I'm a bit more likable than Max is, Hugo. And my domination of the sport, that would be that would probably be said by people who weren't here last week. Because last week did end the current streak I had of podiums. Yeah, okay, fine. Some extra heat into the tires. So look out for a huge time by Hartmut in this session then. Oh, finally, 1:15. Wow. That was an aggressive lap. Well, Hartmut did a 1:17.0. Scott is in the pits. Joachim is in the pits with no lap time. Steve is off the road. Okay. So it's just there's Malcolm left. Let's see, where is Malcolm? Yeah, I kind of jinxed jinked Hartmut's fast lap. Now look at this. Oh, Malcolm deep, very deep into that corner. That's gonna be hurting the lap time a bit. And across the line, and that's a 1:18.0, puts him in 4th position. Just ahead of Steve. Now let's see, click set starting order, there we go. Yeah, for once I didn't crack under pressure. Yeah, I did catch the tail end of that. I probably could if I knew the server commands. Oh, so that was one of the last corners then. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it'll be fine, Hartmut. Ah. Yeah, it could be. Well, I say that, Hartmut, if you want to pull to the left and let everybody by at the start, I won't stop you. Yeah. Yeah. Right, I'll do a quick little toilet break, so I'll be right back. We kind of jumped to Joachim at the right time, Massey. So it's still a minute left of the warm-up session. So Hartmut did change the car from the Vectra to the Peugeot 406 for this race. Shouldn't have that much to say really, but might be some psychology involved in that. It is really strange seeing that that Vectra with the Audi livery. Yeah, it suits the car pretty good. Right, so another 20 minutes of fun.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
So back into the right, yeah, right. You go with the right setup and add some fuel in. Yep. I was gonna say that I had the correct setup for the car with the setup that Edward made for the Super Touring cars with the Ford, but then I remembered I don't use Edward's setup anymore. I use the one that Paddy sent me. I don't remember what car you were using for that, but seems to work well with the Ford. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good luck. And again, a better start than Hartmut. Thanks, Hugo. Oh, it's gonna be a lot tighter this time, because now Hartmut is in the slipstream. Oh, backs out of it. It's a bit too late on the brakes into that one. Oh, somebody's off. Sound like Scott. Okay, so that's a 1:15.7 from a standing start. What the hell? Oh, that's a big lag. I don't need that. Whoa. That looked pretty close in the mirror. It's gonna be ironic if the best lap of my race is gonna be a lap with a standing start. So Malcolm in second position now. Ow. I wanted a little bit too much into that last bit of the track. Oh, I know why it's a 1:15.7 from the first lap of the race. Because we started the start line. The front of the start grid is so much further past the timing line. Whoa. So there was some acrobatics involved here. Oh, you should try to put a V8 supercar livery on a Ford. That seems to work. Well, it's the right circuit for it too, now that I think of it. Oh. Well, finally, that's the fastest lap time on a flying lap. So, Joachim has retired. But the gap to the cars behind is surprisingly big. They might be fighting amongst themselves though. I did go down 2 clicks on the brake pressure for this race. That seems to be helping. That's another big lag. It seems to be helping with not locking up the brakes as violently as I did in race 1. Of course, it doesn't help me from jumping the curbs and unsettling the car into the braking points, into the braking zones. Okay, try to focus back on the race at hand now. Don't let the mind wander too much. That's the halfway point of the race. Judging by the timing line underneath the mirror, it seems like positions 2 to 5 is really close together. A slingshot out of the last corner there. Messed it up into that one. Whoa. Yeah, that's fair enough. I was trying so hard to improve the lap time. Okay, so number 5 has fallen a bit back. Now who is in which position behind me then? Malcolm is 2nd, Scott is 3rd, Hartmut is 4th, Paddy is 5th. No, that's the wrong... And Steve is 6th. So Paddy and Steve are in a battle at the back. I do like that there's a 3-way fight for 2nd position right now. And I think Paddy and Steve are running neck and neck at the back there too. Yes, they are. There we go, Hartmut past Scott. 2 minutes or 2 more laps. Hi Brayton, welcome along. I'm currently looking more at the standings at the bottom right rather than my own driving currently. And into the last lap of the race. Malcolm and Hartmut are side by side. Scott just behind. Paddy still holding off Steve. So almost got it crossed up. This race has been surprisingly good. Of course, it did help that Hartmut fell off the road on lap 2 or whatever it was. Hartmut is back up into second position now. He made his way past Malcolm. Let's go to them on the track. Yeah, it's not often I am in this kind of position. Thanks. Yeah, well done. That was fun. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I think it might be better probably with cars that don't bounce around that much over the curbing, but still. Oh yeah, that's a good shout. Right, well, I think this time, I think that will be the end for tonight. There will, I don't know if I will be driving tomorrow in rFactor 2 on the endurance thingy, but if I am driving, I will be live streaming. And anyway, there will be some rallying through the weekend at least, so have that to look forward to. But I think that will be it for tonight. Time to go and find myself something to eat. So thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Do enjoy whatever is left of your Thursday, and I'll catch you all later. So take care and goodbye.